Drought conditions continue to deteriorate across North Texas, and the forecast is not going in the right direction. We'll get into it after this. This was the scene in Blum yesterday as an estimated 300 acres burned in a large fire. I understand as of this morning it's about 30% contained. Several homes were involved in that fire as well, and it's just a grim reminder of the fact that yes, we do have drought conditions that are deteriorating across our area. You can see this line going from abnormally dry to moderate drought continues to progress northeastward. All of Ellis County, really, at least the vast majority of Ellis County, I think there's a little sliver there, but really all of Ellis County included in abnormally dry conditions. Most of Hill and Johnson counties now in moderate drought, and it looks like Navarro County is kind of getting left out here. I think that's because of how much rain fell in the Corsicana area in June and early parts of July, but even that won't be enough as we get through the next several days. We continue to stay dry, and the forecast really doesn't have at least any significant relief on the way. So this line from Corsicana to Gun Barrel City, all the way up to Sulphur Springs and Mount Pleasant up that way, we're going to continue to see this deteriorate. And we even have extreme drought from Hamilton down to Gatesville and Killeen. So this needs to be taken seriously. Temperatures today, we're at around 101, 102, might be a degree or two cooler. And overnight tonight, 70s, mid 70s really across our area, upper 70s as you go west. Again, temperatures increase and wind increases as you go west. So that's why the fire danger is generally the worst from 35 west, but really any of us could be included in that. Blum, right up here in northern Hill County, is just kind of on that line from where the really highest fire danger is right now to where it's a little lower. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're right in the middle of the highest fire danger or right on the edge. It doesn't matter if you're in Ellis or Navarro counties in the lower risk of fire danger. Any of these areas could see this. Heat advisories continue, and Navarro County is still not included in that, but Navarro County will still be hot today. And the burn bans pretty much everywhere right now. Not Dallas County yet, Dallas, Kaufman, or Henderson, but from Ellis and Navarro on west and south are all included in these burn bans that do need to be respected. We'll look at the water vapor here, and again, this is the same old story. This high pressure system just sitting across the south, central south and southwest. I will tell you that there could be some clouds moving in our area, some upper level clouds across North Texas, and that won't do a whole lot, but hey, it'll combine with the Saharan dust to maybe keep temperatures down a degree or two. Tropical update, not much going on in the tropics right now. There's just this little wave, this little disturbance that might develop into something as it moves into the Atlantic Basin here. I mean, we're talking 40% chance over the next 7 days. If you ask me, I really don't expect a whole lot of opportunity here. We had the Saharan dust that's been moving off into this area too, that is making it hard for any of this to develop, and just not a whole lot in the main development region overall. So I think that we could see this develop into something, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it overall. So let's take a look at this forecast. Again, you see the dust here. That Saharan dust will be hanging around, probably thinning out this weekend. That's at least the outlook right now. 102, 101, and 102 winds right around 10, maybe up to 15 miles per hour. Looks like the gusts will come down a little bit, which should help somewhat, but still very dangerous, very volatile conditions for that fire risk. We're warming up though. Saturday, Sunday, Monday especially, we're getting into the 103, 105 range. And then as we get into the middle of next week, 105, 104 for the temperatures there. So just keep in mind, we need to be safe. We need to be smart right now, not only with ourselves. Humidity will probably be going up next week, which means your heat index goes up, which means the impact on the body is more harsh. But yes, we have those impacts in terms of fire risk that are possible too. You look out at really any field, and if you keep it mowed and very low to the ground, that helps a little bit. In fact, later tomorrow we'll be coming out with a video of the weather FAQ this week. I was working on another project, but we're going to talk about how to keep your property safe from wildfires here, maybe your homes, that kind of thing. You want to keep that mowed and very low because those fields where you have that thicker vegetation that's very dry, it's all kindling and very attractive fuel for those fires. So just be prepared for warmer temperatures next week, but the fire risk is already there this week. The Saharan dust sticks around. So stay tuned throughout today and the weekend, because I'm going to be looking at next weekend for the possibility of a pattern change. Right now, it's really just kind of watching a term of trends. There's one model that seems to be holding pretty close to it. Another model isn't really sure. So not a lot of certainty there, but we will keep an eye on that and bring you updates throughout the weekend and, of course, next week as we hope for something to break this heat wave in North Texas.